I did a review on these link and link devices about a year ago or half a year ago. So this is a temperature and humidity sensor, a radar sensor, and this is an IR blaster. And a new firmware has been released. And in this new firmware, it is possible to connect all these devices to MQTT. So if you look at my MQTT Explorer, these are the various topics that are generated by these devices. And I mean, some of them, you can see the PIR sensor here, you can see temperature and the humidity, but all these others are the infrared signals or the remotes that I trained on this already. And because these are, various MQTT topics, I can, just send a message from MQTT and, send an infrared signal. And this is primarily designed for Home Assistant. So in Home Assistant, as soon as you add them, they appear immediately. So once you train the infrared remote, it comes up in Home Assistant as a new device. So if I do this, now the LED is off. And if I do that again, oh, now the LED is on. Yeah. Sometimes I think the angle between the receiver and the other thing is not too good. And if I just turned it off. And if I do this one, I haven't renamed it, but that's a different color. Now I change the color to blue. And yeah, it's really good. So I have done all sorts of integrations, so I can do the same thing from tap home as well. So if I do LED off here, now the LED is off. So, well, because it's MQTT, I can integrate it to whatever system I want. So I made a video on how this works, how these topics work, how you can, configure it, how you upgrade. So that's going to be in a YouTube video. And also there is going to be a separate one on this tap home integration, which probably concerns less of you, but it's a nice one, it's an easy one, and I think it's a great addition to tap home to control, whatever infrared devices that you have around the house. I mean, obviously TVs, hi-fis, that sort of stuff, LED strips. I don't have any air conditioning unit, so I couldn't test that, but probably should work with air conditioning unit as well. So if you have a unit which doesn't have an integration, well, you still have infrared integration, which, it works with, usually these IoT infrared blasters. So there is no reason why it wouldn't work with the tap home the MQTT integration as well. Okay, so that's interesting.